What's going on, Pre-PT fam? For those who don't know me, my name is Warren Souza, and I'm one of the members of the Pre-PT's in Motion page. And one of our segments is to document our journey in order to get into physical therapy school. It's story time. And I just want to let you guys know a little bit more about me, and maybe just talk a little bit more about my undergrad experience, as you know, through my last few semesters, and what was I doing, you know, as a low GPA student. So I believe this was my third to last semester, and I took neuromotor control processes. It's a course about the brain and the spinal cord, and basically it was just a general course, but it still felt like a higher level undergrad course. We learned about neurological disorders, also types of technologies out there that deals specifically about the brain, and and unfortunately at the end of the semester I received a D, and throughout that semester I was just still figuring out what was the best strategy to study, and it just wasn't working out. And yeah, I don't know what went wrong. I mean, I do know what went wrong. I think one of them was that I wasn't scheduling my time to study, and that was key. So if you were to ask me, what would I have done better that semester, it would definitely be really having a strict schedule, which I did not have, and secondly is to really lessen my hours at work. At the time I was working about 25 to 30 hours per week, and for me that was a lot, and I just couldn't handle it. I just kept work as another priority for myself, and unfortunately it didn't work out right. And I believe 2 semesters later I see neuromotor control processes again that was available, of course with the same professor, and I was contemplating if I should retake that course to get a better grade, to get a higher grade, knowing that these 2 grades would be averaged later on. I was trying every single way to make sure that as I leave undergrad, my GPA will be high enough to compete with other students. But little did I know that this wouldn't have been possible. I would still have to take additional classes after undergrad. So I went for it. I took neuromotor control processes again the second time around, and I stuck with it throughout the semester. And I guess what really helped was this time I was with a more of a smaller group of kines friends who some had the same classes. So, and also we would go to our usual spot where we would study, and it would be this really awesome room. It was meant for staff members only, but so for some odd reason we would get away with it, and we would study there every early morning, probably till the whole day, whatever we could to make sure that we kept our grades up there for those last few semesters. So that semester, at the end of the semester, I received a B. I received a B as my grade, and I was pretty happy. I was pretty content, but I did whatever I could, and I just stuck with it. So like even after the second time around taking this course, I still enjoyed it. It was a great class, regardless. That time around, I did way better of strategizing myself to receive the best grade possible, and you know, my study habits were even better. And to be honest, I think I was probably the only student to retake this professor's class the second time around to do something daring like that. This particular professor was very strict. Standards were very, very high, which is I mean, of course, right? You want the best for your students, which is fine. But it was, since the first day of the semester to the last, it was a challenge, and it was a great challenge. I really enjoyed the challenge. What the professor put out there, from projects, creating infographic posters, being strict on presentation time. Like we had strict 25 to 30 minute, I think it was a 30-minute time frame to give a group presentation, and if you went over, you were docked up points or something like that. Through like researching different types of a particular neurological disorder and how that was discovered or researched by whoever. Yeah, it's like the whole semester it was a challenge, but I really enjoyed the challenge, even though I took it the second time around. After I was all done with my kinesiology courses, it was time to graduate, and next thing you know, we were on stage, and one of the speakers was actually, in fact, my neuromotor control processing professor, and then there was another one as well. The other one was just about to call my name, and the neuromotor professor recognized that I was up, and so she paused, or kind of paused before the other professor was about to say my name, and she was like, "Wait, hold on, I gotta say this guy's name because so why she did that? Because she recognized it. She recognized how much like effort I put that whole semester the second time around, and it was an honor that she was saying my name out loud, because it really meant something. Being recognized that you are putting the effort the second time around, and to stick through it throughout the whole semester, that really meant a lot to me. So the neuro professor said my name aloud, and I just got the diploma and I said thank you. Yeah, so that was just like a story that I just felt like I wanted to share with y'all. So I'm not saying is to retake a class so that you can be recognized by a professor on stage before you graduate, just before you're about to graduate. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that I guess the bigger picture of this all, or the big takeaway from this, is that really persist. The word persist, I really believe in that, is that no matter what, if it doesn't go your way, keep on going. Don't give up. And I think that those last 3 semesters really was a big lesson for me to persevere. Perseverance. Keep on persist. All right. So I hope that was a cool story. And I'm sure that this message kind of resonates with some of you, or just enjoyed the story regardless. But yeah, you guys enjoy your rest of the day, and I'll see you next time. Take care.